What's up, guys? So I had a really wild experience I want to tell you about. It happened about 3 weeks ago. It was a Saturday. Now, at this point in time, I really wanted to get into some weirdness because my work schedule is about to change. It was really honestly my last weekend of freedom. Like, I don't have consecutive days off anymore. Long story. So, anyways, this was it, y'all. But the universe totally worked in my favor because dimethyltryptaman's weird ass shows up in my house with the homie Tyler. So they come through and they brought some really good Dead Fam fluff with them. So they hand me 4 hits and like, eat it all right now. Now I really did want to have a high dose acid trip, but I was like 800 UGs, go hard or go home. So I did it. Now we were just hanging out here, smoking a little weed, chilling. So then I start to come up, but this come up was not like any normal come up. Like, it was so intense. Like, I couldn't find comfort in what I was doing. Usually, like, I'll find my spot, right? Like, okay, I'm cool right here, and then I'll, like, come up. Instead, like, it was like I couldn't stay still. Like, I had to get up and walk around, and when I'd walk around, like, I made me want to sit down, and then when I sat down, like, I didn't want to sit down. I got back up and walked around again. It was just like that forever. So, these guys were like, all right, we're heading out, let's go. And I'm like, okay. So we head out. We were going to go get mushrooms. But that fell through. So when that fell through, honestly, I don't really know what happened because I was just in the car, just kind of like, just so blown away by everything. Like, I didn't know where the hell we were going. Could have went to Mexico for all I gave a shit. So they're driving. Now we're driving through the city, right? I'm looking at all these buildings, and all these buildings are doing the weirdest shit. Like, have you ever been to like a fun house or like a circus? You know, the mirrors that you walk through, you'll be like a fat midget or like really tall and skinny. Like, honestly, that's what the buildings we were doing. Like, we passed by a group of buildings and they'd look like that. Like, they were like so like misshapen and fold back down, and like distant buildings would look like they were coming forward and then like moving backwards and shit. Like, it was just the wildest shit. So we're driving, and the next thing you know, we're out of the city. Like, honestly, we might have been going to Mexico. We were like in the middle of the desert. And I'm like, yo, where the fuck are we? They're like, don't worry, just hang out. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we're just driving. So dark outside. I have the windows down, and all next thing you know, you hear just louder and louder. I'm like, what the fuck? And then next thing you see all these people, a bunch of fucking lights, and then we pull up to this woman. She's like, talking and shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, are we at a rave? And they're like, yeah, we're in a fucking rage, dude. So we fucking, all right. So we park the car, we get out, and yeah, people are fucking light shows all day. It's just a middle of the fucking desert rave, tight as fuck. So we're chilling out, hanging out. I'm doing a whippet or two. Mike finds some Molly, and then he brings me some Molly. He's like, here you go. So I eat it. He eats it. We're hanging out, and then this dude starts rolling balls. Mike Tryptaman starts rolling fucking titties, dude. So, we're like, all right, you know, whatever. He's like, let's go to the car. So we go back to the car to get something. I was to smoke weed. That's what we were going to do. We're going to smoke some weed. So we get all the way to the car, and we don't have a pipe. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I really want a pipe, bro. And then he's like, I don't have one. I was like, why did you bring us to the car to smoke weed if we don't have one? He's like, I thought I had a pipe. And I was like, we gotta be crackheads. So I fucking get a can, and I fucking make a pipe out of it, and we're smoking like fucking ghetto ass kids out of this can and shit. And like, he's sitting there like rolling face. We took Molly at the same time, and I'm just tripping balls. I was just like, I don't know, man, it's not working for me. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, dude, I can't even move, dude. Like, I'm fucking rolling so hard. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. I wish I was you. And then I was like, whatever, though. And then we're smoking that weed out I can. So anyway, so I'm sitting there, and this dude just doesn't want to move. Like, I'm like, all right, we're done. I'm done. Like, I'm ready to go back. He's like, oh, yeah, you can go, dude. And I was like, all right. He's like, well, here, eat this. And he gives me another cap of Molly. So I'm like, all right, man, I ate it. And then I knocked it down, washed it down. So I start walking back to this rave, and this was a good distance away. So I'm walking, literally 5 minutes into this walk, I start to feel really funny. Really, really funny. And I'm like, oh shit. And the next thing you know, I'm fucking like, oh my god. I start rolling balls, dude. And like, everyone who candy flips knows whenever the molecule of LSD meets MDMA, it's just like, boom, time stands still, and you're just like, dude, I was totally like that, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome, and I just like start walking like really fast, and then I realized, oh shit, I'm rolling balls, but I just ate more ecstasy like 5 minutes ago. And I was like, fuck, oh well. So I start walking, dude, and I walk back to the rave, dude, and I just start dancing. I like just cannot stop dancing. Like time and space at this point have collided into the art of dance, dude. Like, oh, and I'm like, dude, I was dancing like a fucking moron, dude. Like if someone would have filmed me, I probably would have went viral. That shit was so fun though. Like I did not give a fuck. I'm just dancing my ass off. And yeah, so like I didn't know where my friends are at. Like I honestly don't know how long I was sitting there just all night. And then so anyways, at some point in my trancey ass dance, I look over and I see Tyler, and he's like, you know, I'm like, oh shit, and I like walk up. I'm like, yo, what's up, Tyler? And he's all like, dude, I'm so fucking K'd out right now. And I was like, ketamine? And he's like, yeah. I was like, cool. What's it do? And he's like, makes you feel really good. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I've never had ketamine. And then he goes like this, you want some ketamine? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, do I? He's like, you do. Hold on. So then finally Mike pops back up. And he's like, what's up, dude? I'm like, I guess ketamine. He's like, oh, you're going to do ketamine? I was like, I guess. I was like, just give me a little bit. Like, I don't know what it's going to do. He's like, it's all right. And he's like looking around. He shoves a $20 bill in a bag. He's like, all right, here, rel it. And I'm like, damn, that looks like a lot, son. Like, and he's like, just rel it. I'm like, all right. And once I opened my eyes, I looked at both these dudes, and they were like, and I was like, what? And they're like, that was a lot of ketamine. And I was like, fuck, am I gonna be okay? And they're like, yeah, you'll be fine. And I was like, okay, cool. So anyways, I'm sitting there, and then I start to feel really fucking weird, right? And then right when I start to feel this, like, Mike's like, hey, let's go get some water, come with me. So I'm like, okay. So I try to get up to walk, right? But like, I was walking like a drunken ape that needed crutches. Like, I just couldn't walk right. Everything was so fucking wobbly. I was like walking so slow. I was like, dude, hold on, bro. Wait, I don't know what's going on. And then we get this water. We drink it, and then he's like, all right, wait here, I'm going to take a piss. I was like, oh, fuck no. Like, you're pissing right next to me, homie. Like, you ain't leaving me alone. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. So he's like, all right. So then he's taking a piss. So I'm like standing there waiting for him, and literally the ground was like the smallest decline ever. So it like, I started falling down. I was just like, whoa, Mike, Avant. And he like picks me up. He's like, damn, dude. So we go back to this picnic table or whatever, and I'm sitting there, and then I'm like, at this point, like a board, just like, I'm stuck, like, just completely straight, right? And I think they call this the K-hole. I just could not move. Like, I was completely conscious. My brain was working, like, I could think, and I understood, like, everything, but, like, I had no connection to my body. Like, no matter how hard I tried to move my arms, my legs, my fingers, like, I was just stuck. Just standing there thinking, all I could think is, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. But man, I feel really good. But damn, this is fucking crazy. And then like Mike's sitting there talking to me. I had no fucking clue what he's saying. I was just like, yeah, and I don't know how long I was stuck in there. But finally, I'm out, and I'm like, woo, and I'm just sitting. I'm like, yo, that was crazy. And then like Mike's like, yo, how's ketamine? I'm like, fucking wild. And yeah, so we were chilling all night, raging all night. Met a lot of fucking cool people. Went up some mountain, started coming down literally off of everything. Watched the sunrise, which is always fun. If you ever come down off of drugs and the sun's coming up, just look at it. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Met a lot of cool people. Drove home and had the most relaxing sleep of my life. And that was my first experience with ketamine. But yeah, since then my work schedule's gone ballistic. Like I wanted to do this video like days ago, and I haven't been able to because like if you heard on the intoxication conversation videos, like I work like half the week 5 to 1, the rest in the afternoon, a day off this day and the day off it's just weird. I don't have time for shit anymore, but you know what? We're kicking YouTube into high gear now. I'm really going to try to put normal videos out, a lot of trip reports, live experiences in the woods, shit like that. We went to the woods recently. I'll have a video up about that. That was really fun. My mom found an DMT pipe, and now she thinks I smoke meth. Whoops. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Icarus 480. Peace, love, and smoke DMT.